there, guys. It's Too Old for Gaming, and today we've got another exciting 10 versus 10 here in Steel Division 2. I am playing the 5th Gerbrigtsjäger, and I'm going to be focused on this little hilltop area here and hopefully pushing the line forward for the team. I'm bringing in 3 flak 38s, a Pack 40, an LG 42, recon cars. Basically, I'm going to try to establish a little bit of defense from any armor coming over, and a couple infantry teams. I can't remember if this one's on tactical. I don't think so. I also have this Stug M42 7518I. So we've got Humbler Mark IVs over here on our left flank shooting at Bruce here. And then it appears to be a lot of armor out there in the back. So I'll be able to get this guy can hit 2K. We've got 1750 here, so we can cut off this road. We get our recon team spotting across here, and we should be able to knock things out. Over to our right, we've got the AB-41 here, just out of visual range of this ridge on purpose so that we don't get blown up, but we can cut things off coming down that way. LG-42 fires at the M5 here, but we got a Spitfire coming in. Spitfire float carburetor failure, and he's peeled off. The LG-42 should be able to take him out, but the Pack-40 takes a single casualty. So we're down to 6 men there. LG-42s, I think they vary in price based on division and possibly if they have AP or heat shells. These are 50. I want to say it's the 4th. They're only 30 points, but they have AP shells instead of heat. So we've got small infantry squads here for these mountain troops. Only 7 men, but 2 MG42s and 5 MP44s. Pretty decent armament, but still, 7 guys is not a lot. So our M42 7518 made it up there, and those Humblers got knocked out. Nothing got knocked out back here. We are maintaining the hill, and it looks like he's walking up an AT gun to get into position. Let's take a look at our right flank here. So in the town, we're getting pushed off a little bit. There's a Sherman and a Staghound up here. I've got more stuff coming in. I got a Pack 40 and another infantry squad. Over to the far right, we're battling over this intersection. The 50mm mortars appear to be doing a good job of pushing us back, but we have that flag for the moment. Let's see if my Pack 40 can make it through here, because I think he's got a visual on me. Hopefully he can make it by. That was close. Definitely don't want to lose him. So he ends up getting knocked out of his car without taking a casualty. He's going to start taking fire, but we get a bailout on that Sherman too before he takes fire from this AC-75. So I think... Okay, so if there's a bailout, then I'll focus to the next threat, and he's on Hill Prussian, so fortunately for us, he's out of position. We just got shelled over here with mortars. LG-42 spotting these trucks. Let's see if he can hit them. Not quite. But having 2K range up here is really nice. Bowfighter might get knocked out by our AA net. No, it looks like he's going to get away, so... We had 4 20 mils down here. Actually, 5. 6. Still couldn't knock him out. Oh, he knocked out a 17-pounder. That looks like it hit right here. I'm guessing that was the LG-42. So definitely good to have like an IG-33 or an LG-42 up here. Sniper taking a shot at this Bedford. He got out of range. You could hear it ping off the truck. That's kind of cool. So these guys eject. They were triple vetted too. Artillery falling on our position, trying to knock out our Pack 40 here, but so far just pinned. These Gurkha teams getting pinned down. And I really don't want him to crest this hill. So we're in machine gun range. Should be able to pin these guys down. We don't have a lot to hold this, but we do have the 20mm autocannon here. So I brought in a 81mm mortar. Can use that to get these guys pinned and keep them from overwhelming us. LG-42 spots that M2 half-track and knocks him down. We took another casualty over here with the PAC-40. Sniper team suppressing these Gurkha rifles who are firing at our mountain infantry. We get them pinned down with a G43 ZF4 fire and these dual MG42 LMGs. And then these guys are in super close, so they're just getting tore up with the MP44s. Snipers have not taken a casualty yet, and it looks like we just knocked out, I think the LG-40 knocked him out, but we were close to doing that ourselves. We got more half-tracks coming in. Gurkha's completely pushed off. We got a Rifles Piat team with 2 Bren guns firing at these guys. We've taken 2 casualties so far. And now we got a Sherman, which is going to cause us headaches. So LG-42, though, firing at him. And he's in range of hitting us, though, I think. So Sniper takes out the last man there. Oh! LG-42 knocked out that tank. It didn't show up here, but it looked like he got killed, though. So, still taking shelling. Our other LG-42 is very well suppressed. We've got a gun over here that just poked a hole in the side of our M42. Oh, he missed on the second one. That's big for us. So you can see artillery at my pointer back here, falling on our location. The M3 is peeling off, but now we can see these guys. He's very suppressed, so we'll see if they actually hit it. So we got another tank, but he's going to duel a PAC-40 who's not suppressed, so he's probably going to die off there. Driver was killed. Bounces. We kill a Bedford off, though. Gurkha's trying to crest the hill again. Another Bedford, another half-track, and the tank go down all at the same time. So, things going pretty good for these elite infantry. I wish this M42 had a machine gun. Our high explosive shells can do, let's see, very small blast. 2500's very small. But we do have anti-tank capability with it too. So hopefully we can take that leader out, get the veterancy off those other guys. I moved him back because I was afraid of being overwhelmed by all the stuff coming in and the half-tracks. No reason to lose a sniper team. We already lost one over here. Another vehicle goes down. Another rifles team getting pinned over here, but the Piat team putting fire on us. We got 1 man left. We destroy an M8 Scout over here to our right, and we got both guns firing at the second one here. Our PAC-40 who bailed out of the truck still alive, but I think there's only 1 man left there. Looks like he was shooting at stuff the whole time too. Got an Achilles and M8 on our right. Another LG-42 moving into position here. And now enemy infantry coming in very close on us takes out our Stug M42 and kills one of our snipers. We're in very close, so this is bad news for us. I don't want him to break through. That's why I didn't peel him off. I've got this guy just getting into position and this AB-41. Hopefully he can't get spotted over here. So I've also taken this 81. We're almost out of ammo and redirected where that infantry was. So the Achilles can see our reinforcement path. So that's the biggest problem we have, is that there's anytime we're trying to bring anything in, like, we really got to bring it in this way and pay attention, or there's a high likelihood of us getting taken out. Achilles goes down to us, though. I think that was the LG-42. Again, it didn't show up on the kill list, so I don't know if that's bugged. in the game. We'll see if it shows up at the end, because I want to say that LG-42s took out a Sherman and an Achilles. Another Achilles getting fired on by the Pak-40 this time. But there's a Gurkha rifle team here. I got to get my mountain troops up. That was a big explosion, so unfortunately for us, he's getting knocked out. We still got 3 men left on the other one here from the beginning. Gurkhas goes down. And we're just getting absolutely blasted by artillery now. AB-41 goes down to the 17-pounder. We've got another sniper team moving back in. We got a bailout over here. Trying to get up another Pak-40, an MG-42, IG-18, and another M42. Hopefully you can make it across here. We've got a ambushing tank right there. So he almost hits my Pak-40 and it bails out again. Let's see if the MG-42 can make it through. And the IG-18 is going to bail out too. MG-42 doesn't make it. So the collapse of the town really causing us some issues. Just getting back to the front here. Pak-40 gets taken out by artillery and enemy armored vehicles and Bedfords heading our way. LG-42 firing. Nope, he missed. He didn't calculate his dope in time. So we got a single rifles team here pinning down the arm rifle, but we have another squad. All our equipment's getting knocked out by artillery at this point. We take out that Hotchkiss truck, and then the Vickers goes down. Our Pak-40 gets hit by artillery, so artillery really is doing most of the damage to us. We're running out of ammo over here. So I have brought in my 150, who's going to shoot through the back of the half-track. Got spotters above us. Hopefully we can knock them off. Our IG-18 is destroyed. They can hit us, I think, from up here, too. So now we got commando teams fighting our mountain infantry. Not sure who's going to win this battle. So if we can pin the commandos N3... Okay, so we got them both pinned, so we should be able to wipe them from here. Oh, unless a Hellcat comes in and drops 500-pound bombs on us. I did not see that coming. So I got these Puppchen 88s. He's shelling the road now, though, because we had equipment that bailed out there. An IG-18, MG-42, and another one. He's trying to get them to the front line, but we really... He's got all these rocket... He's got to drop them on that ridge. I've been focused on what's happening over here. I'm not really focused on what's going on in this area. So I want to get one of the 88s up here. They have, I think, 750. Yeah. So they're basically like a long-range Panzerschreck. AB-41 gets knocked out by these Shermans. So we're getting overwhelmed here by, it looks like, two players, and then we're having the third player on our right knock out our stuff. So I'm making sure now to take things to the left. So lots of smoke from the enemy here. I'm just pulling off. If you're getting overwhelmed, you might as well just fall back and regroup and then go for it again. You really don't want to lose the hilltop, though. But not a whole lot I could do for the moment. While we're waiting for equipment to get the front line, we've got still holding the hill on the left. Got a recon in a good position here. I had been trying to move an MG-42 up here, but unfortunately he's in a position where he's just going to die right away now. All my 20 mils are getting spotted out in the open here. I'm going to try and drop 150s on it, but my whole defensive line got destroyed by artillery and then the tank rush, so... Really good job by the enemy team to break the center here. And I must have taken something out here because I'm getting shelled now. So 2 of my 20 millimeters go down. The Third one's in the forest here. Out of high explosive on this 81, so I just wanted to drop smoke there. We do have an 88 back here, and this guy started taking fire, so I had to peel him off. So Stug 3s are trying to make it up to the front line as soon as possible. And I think my 150 is already landing there. M4 Sherman goes down. 150 coming in right now. And that lands right next to him. The 81, though, got knocked out. Our last Kerbal wagon's probably going to get knocked out. These guys are just out of range by 250 meters. I've got the M42s coming up to the front line as well. Because they're only 40 points, I can call in a few of them. So I've got 3 of those, and then 2 of the Stug 3Gs. So I've got another platoon full of these mountain infantry. I've got commandos here shooting at us with a Boys AT. And we're stuck aligning for some reason. So he's probably going to die without even firing, which is sad. So we're getting pushed out of the town, but we're making our counter-assault here. Is he going to die to the commandos? Not yet. Guess we got lucky. So we'll see if these guys make it through. I wasn't really paying attention when I called these guys back in. And I'm ground firing the 150s right here. My Kerbal wagon's being a hero out here. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for him. I've got the larger 10-man teams in here now that were in Phase B. And that MG42 finally goes down. So all of those trucks made it in. And lots of burning wreckage up here. M8 Scots I'm not really worried about. Those are pretty easy to kill off. So we're sitting at a 1913 here at the end of Phase B. So it looks like our far right flank absolutely crushed the enemy over here. They're down to basically an IS-2 in the back lot, and we've got a Panther up close. We've got this farm here. We're holding the ridge up here, so really my area is, at the moment, the only one really sort of collapsing here. SPW MIC-20 gets knocked out by this Tiger. Now we've got a bunch of Shermans coming in again. They knock out a Stug 3. We knock one out with the M42. The second one gets knocked out. It's probably Andrusha fire, but I don't think he realized I had these guys hiding down here. Mountain infantry getting caught out in the open. So if he comes back, I think we can hit him with this Puppchen. Got another one here that's not unloaded yet. So I'm pulling these guys back so that I can get visual up here. And that rifles team was killed off. I'm walking these guys around, but they are very slow since they're so large. And I'm bringing in more of these M42s and another AB41. I have an MG42 back here because we can cover that ridge in the forest area once I get them into position. Nashorn Nigel is here. I'm sure he'll be able to take out that KV-85 without any problems. So the guy to my left just surrendered. So I've got AI on my left. I'm not sure about the right. Artillery falling on our flag position. We got a bunch of N-10 tank destroyers heading our way. Trying to spread these guys out a little bit, and I'm moving up both of those 88 recoilless rifles. Pretty sure that's what they are. Still ground firing over here. So fortunately for us, the Tiger can kind of see along the road here. I'm pretty sure he knocked some guys out of trucks. I've got this guy set up for ambush, recon to see the whole thing, and these guys are basically set up to ambush because if he creeps over the edge too far, we'll be able to knock him out. So one of our guns gets knocked out. Let's see if the other one can knock out this M4. He does. Let's see if we can get any others. But infantry here to protect the tanks, so I have to peel them off. These guys die pretty fast. You can see you just lost 3 men in like half a second. I do have these 9-man recon teams with a sniper rifle, which should have some staying power. My M42s in the ambush spot as they're coming across, able to quick fire on these rifles teams and kill them off. Still got 2 more heading our way. They don't know that we have Sturm Pioneers in here with Berettas and MP40s, so we'll see who wins there, 1 star versus 3. Starting to regain ground here in the river village. So we built up, I'd say, a fairly decent amount of armor support here. I've got another Stug 3 back here. Bring in more recon. Enemies bring in their recon planes again. Guy's just taking a ton of fire. Too fast. So I've got more infantry heading up to the front line to recapture that hill. Jumbo getting fired on by these 81s. 82s, excuse me. Just off. Like they're all hitting right to the left. He is getting a bit suppressed, but I don't even see any damage on that yet. Our 150 starting to get hit with counter battery. So, trying to walk him around and keep him alive, if possible. Get another Sherman push here in the center. We do have this 42 millimeter. So it looks like there is a rifles team right there. We've got an M16 quad gun carrier. We knock one out. There's a second one here and some tanks. Knock the second one out. Got a bunch of tanks heading our way. We knock out an M10. So another M10 gets knocked out. Knock out an M8. M42 is still up over here. We got a ton of off-map coming in on our position. So this other M10 looks like he's about to drop too. So we knocked that one out as well. So I think that was a lot of these M42s. We'll check at the end of the game to see how good they did. We do lose an infantry squad here to the Indian Rifle Leader. Rifles Piat not going to last against our G43s and 4 MP40s. There's no way. So a couple more seconds till the off-map comes on. I'd like to get more and more infantry up there if I can. And I've got more of these M42s I'm bringing ahead. Still have 3 men left on the 150, so in this game I don't think it really affects your rate of fire. So we should be up and going here in not too long. It would be kind of cool if they slowed down the rate of fire with your casualties on units. That would be maybe like 10% per casualty. Just be kind of cool. So the AI is walking their infantry out in the open. That's not turning out well, but it did capture this flag. It looks like Nashor Nigel got knocked out by the KV-85 or something else. So unfortunately that hero didn't stay around too long. I did bring in a BF-109, a G. I figured these are open top, so I was going to try and see if I could kill him by strafing, but didn't work out. We were under too much fire. So my infantry have made it here. We're going to start pushing forward. It's currently an 18-14. The Allies will have a minor defeat in 14 minutes. We're dealing with a Jumbo and then a 2K-105 Sherman over here. How much? 170. That's a lot of points. So, probably need some more anti-tank over there on the left, and looks like we're getting it, so that's good. So here's that Indian Rifles leader. I think we're in close enough. This shouldn't be a problem. Once we get... Now we're in MP40 range. Although it doesn't say they're in light woods yet. Wow. I was actually pretty surprised by that. So I'm bringing in a bunch now. And I've got more of these Puppchen 88s. Alright, so I'm going to be setting up one of these 88s over here, and then the other one obviously up here. Starting to kind of push things back. Looks like we have some 105 carriers here. I did bring in some more of these to place in the town to prevent any sort of counter assaults. These guys are 30 points, so pretty cheap. Maybe it was that flamethrower team that took us down last time. Fortunately, we finally knock him down. So we got a recon spotting up here. We can see a bunch of enemy tanks. And we're going to be just out of range of that M10. But if he comes down this road, we could ambush him, set it up like right there. So it looks like just off-map overload from our team here right now. Romanians continuing to get pushed back. So I've got another one of my M42s pushed up here. He's almost out of high explosive. Got a bunch of M10 tank destroyers. We do end up taking one out with him. Not sure that he's going to be able to go through the Sherman in the front, though. Yeah, we can do 90 millimeters with the heat rounds. So I pull him off. We got more infantry to spread out over here. The off-map's going down. They take out one Jumbo. Another Jumbo. If there was any 17-pounders in there, they're nailed. They're taken out too. So yeah, this just can't get the Sherman. Sniper's taking out these commandos here. For some reason, it's taking forever to reload. We lose another M42. We still have these two here. If a tank comes in over the hill, we should be able to knock him down. We also have the 88. So he must have recon maybe in here or here, because we're getting some of these guys are getting spotted in here. Snipers find their target one more time. And our 150's still up here. I have him directed on this Sherman. More Gurkhas coming over, but we're at a 2012 with 4 minutes to go. So we knock out one team. We've got one more we're dealing with. Looks like we actually have 3 guys up here. Zoom out. Okay, so I got more of these M42s moving into position, and then I've got a platoon of Stug 3Gs. Should be able to go through anything. So the Puppchen, though, takes out the Sherman, who got a little too close to our position. I'm retreating him back now that he's spotted, but he went back into his position after he got fired. I don't know why. So you should be able to wipe this other Gurkhas team here. My 150 is concentrating on this Sherman 5. Looks like we took out another commander team. I'm bringing in Pioneers. I was going to try and sweep the ridge up here. Another Commandos team goes down. Here comes more off map. We do lose the 88s to mortar fire. So artillery commander goes down. M42, can he take out the Sherman too? We get him. So one of these two ended up killing off, but we're taking fire again here. Looks like there is a 17-pounder way back there. My infantry is making it up to the ridge. We take out another Sherman. So that player quit. And the off map coming in here. I wonder if we can take this farm before the end. You can see my infantry have made it up to this position. Looks like he had 17-pounders sort of everywhere here. But given the time left, I just put everything on move forward. So we take out the auto car. Take out a 17-pounder, and the other one we might be able to take out too. So he's got like one guy in here. See if we can get close enough to capture that at the end. It's a 21-11. Maybe it's a guy in the windmill. So we've got it right now. Stug M42 dueling the Sherman. Are we gonna get this flag? Oh, so we got it back one more time. Might take out this bow. We took out the Bofors. We got the flag. Might even be able to get the 17-pounder before the end. So we pinned the rifles leader over here. We don't really have a whole lot of infantry. We did capture the farm, so we did something. After 34 minutes and 28 seconds, we have 22 out of 32 objectives. Let's take a look at our stats here. So not too shabby. 28-25 to 24-40. Kills wise, the LG-42, 2 M5 guns and Achilles, 2 17-pounders and a Sherman. That's a lot of points to knock out. Pack 40 got a Hotchkiss and a Sherman in the town. That was on our right, the one that got bailed out. Actually got a Bofors AA gun in the town we didn't see on video, and a Rifles Piat team. The sniper team takes out a Rifles team, and then our M42 here takes out 3 infantry squads and an M3 half-track. Our other Pack 40 set up on the hill takes out a Sherman, an M8, and a flamethrower. Lots of one-off things here. Stug 3 takes out a couple light vehicles. And then again, this Stug M42 takes out a Sherman, rifles, and gun carrier. Our 88s take out 3 Shermans here. Take out a tank destroyer with the M42. Another tank destroyer and an M8. Commandos team with that other one too. Rifles team takes out a few. Stug 3 takes out a Sherman. And that Bofors at the end. And we didn't capture it on video, but I did call in SM79. Looks like he took something out. Loss-wise, that Ridge Line 75 ended up taking out some units that got bailed out. 81mm mortars, some Centaur howitzers. These Gurkhas teams were pretty strong. A 25-pounder took out a few units. Shermans taking out those 20 mils when they made that breakthrough on the hilltop. 17-pounder at the end taking out vehicles. So experience-wise, we did 12% of the kills in the team, with 9% of the command points and 17% of the casualties. So we took a beating, but I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.